There is power, wonder-working power in the blood of Jesus. There is power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of Jesus. I ask Jesus' blood to take away all the hell that I'm dealing with right now with hacked phones and with my hacked phone and with all of my hell, make me be able to. Your blood is that powerful that it's able to replace all of my negative abuse with your peace that passes all understanding by the precious, powerful, sacred blood of Jesus, who conquers the wickedness in heavenly realms. Because there is power, wonder-working power in the blood of Jesus. There is power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of Jesus. Now, I do not understand why. Okay, I'm abused to death the majority of my life. Like, my childhood was not a childhood. I was retarded growing up. I was in my own little shell, and I had my big walls up, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. You know, I'm just sheltered. Like, I didn't know in Lancaster County they had a Lancaster mission, or else I would have went earlier. You know, when I had problems, domestic violence, family problems, I would have went earlier if I actually knew that Lancaster had a Lancaster mission. I did not. It's so sad. But prayer has made me sane, and it's just too sad that there's no real people out there. I mean, there's real chosen ones, YouTubers, who have problems in my life. They at least have support. I never had any support. Like, you are talking, oh my God, 14 years. Late Susan Chappelle, 2010 was my last, emotional support. Financial support. Now, I had financial support, but everyone stole me blind. Especially YWCA. Like, I can't help it that, maybe Tasmanian Devil 2 was contacted on her phone, because my phones are hacked. So somebody else calls her on the phone and says, hey, you know what? We want you to work against terror. Can you do that for us? And when we pay you, bribe it. So what the money that she stole from my room in the YWCA, that money she stole, then they bribed her with more money. And she does a drug that everybody does. Can you figure out what that drug is? It starts with a letter M. Can you figure it out? Everybody does it. My God. If your whole life fucking sucks just because you do a fucking drug, and you think it's time to give up that fucking drug? And apparently, potheads and alcoholics, they're bad. But, I mean, if you're a major pothead and you're hitting that pipe right when you get out of bed, yeah, you have a problem. Yeah, there's something wrong with you. Yeah, you're gonna, fuck up. You don't love yourself if you have to wake up and think that you have to be stoned. And I don't want to be stoned. I want to be aware. So, there should be drugs that make you feel good. Well, that barely ever happened in my life, so I really don't care. Just a simple guy, live from day to day. Man, give and it shall be stolen from you. That's all that ever happened in my life. It's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. When did I ever lie in my life? And like Susan Chappelle wouldn't have taken me in if I didn't have a government check. So, my whole life is hell. I'm worked against my whole life. And it's just sad. It's so sad that there's nothing in Lancaster. There is no shelters at all on the weekend. Like, if there's a domestic violent fight, like on a Friday, well, let's just say a mom and her kids are thrown out in the street from domestic, there's no help at all. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's nothing for the homeless in Lancaster, Pennsylvania at all for anyone to help. So what happens to them? And that's reality. And there isn't any help for the homeless anywhere. Hardly ever. That's the whole truth, nothing but. I mean, oh my God, real help is giving somebody a little tiny house, a little shoebox, a little closet to live in. That's real help.